Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the iconic American writer, actress, political activist, and fitness guru, Miss Jane Fonda.
Hi.
Hey Jane, how are you?
I'm good, how are you?
I am great. Now, we know that you always did want to become an actor, correct?
That's right, I actually didn't always want to be an actress. When I was young, my father, Henry Fonda, the famous screenwriter, he would always come home from work and there was just no joy in him. He was always frustrated or disappointed with how his day's work went. He was just always in a very bad mood when he came home, and it was just not something I wanted to be. I did not want to be like him as far as the film industry went. Also, I thought I was fat and untalented, and it's just not a direction I wanted to go in.
Okay, now we have heard that Lee Strasberg had a big part in how you became an actress.
Yes, he actually, he changed my life completely. He's the one that inspired me to be an actress. One day I got fired from my job as a secretary, and this was long after I decided I didn't want to be an actress. And I didn't know what to do. As far as I knew, I didn't have any talents, I didn't have any real skills, other than the fact that I was Henry Fonda's daughter. I didn't think I had anything going for me. So my friend Susan Strasberg, she said, why don't you go study with my father? And her father was Lee Strasberg, and it was then and now a very big deal to be studying with him. He's such an honorable and respected man in the film industry. So I said, okay. So I went and studied with him, and for the longest time I was very shy. I sat in the back of the class. I never wanted to get up and present or do anything. But then one day I did, and he had me do an exercise. And when I was done, he said I had real talent, and I was shocked that he said that.
So that is why you pursued it. Okay.
It was because of him that I pursued acting.
Okay, for a moment, can we talk about your involvement in the Vietnam War? It's not like every day where a beautiful actress goes out and tries to become in that. So how did you do that? Or why did you do it?
I basically had a need to help, to make a difference. I was living in France with my husband at the time, and I was learning from all these other sources, like the TV, the newspapers, what was going on in the war. And I began to meet some American soldiers. They were resistors that were in Paris, and it was from them that I found out what was actually happening in the Vietnam War. And from then on, I wanted to make a difference. I was seeing all these people risking their lives every day. There were massive demonstrations of how they wanted to make a difference for people, for mankind. And I was sitting here in Paris. I didn't know what I was doing there all of a sudden. So I went back home to the United States, and I visited military bases all over the United States for 3 years. All I did was immerse.
Okay. Sorry.
It's okay.
Go on.
I immersed myself in the lives of military, all sorts of military branches, and the lives of the people that were trying to help them. And it was just an amazing experience.
Wow. I can tell that you have had an incredible and powerful life. Do you have any regrets?
No, no. There's things that maybe I would do differently,
Like
but
what?
what would I do differently? Well, I was married like 3 times, so
okay.
maybe I would not have. Maybe husband 1 and 2 would have been a no. But other than that, there are things I do differently, but ultimately I wouldn't have changed anything.
Okay. Well, thank you very much.
Oh, yes, and before I go, I'm sorry to interrupt you.
No, yeah,
There's one more thing I want to give you. Fitness is very important. Like you said, I'm a fitness guru. Fitness is very, very important to me.
Yeah.
So I wanted to give you this as a thank you for having me on my show. It's my
fitness take Jane Fonda's fitness video. Get it in store. It's a good one. All right. Thanks,
Thank
girlie.
you so much.
Oh,
Okay.